talk now to our guest, Colonel Naweed Kawusi. He's the Police Support Director at the Afghan Interior Ministry, and he joins us now live from Kabul. Welcome to the programme. Thank you for making time for us. I just want to ask you about the breaking news we've just heard in the past hour that a huge blast has rocked the Afghan capital, Kabul. What more can you tell us about this?
Thank you. At this time, the situation is still being investigated. According to the latest we have, there's been an explosion in District 10, but the situation right now is being investigated, and we will share information as soon as they're made available.
Okay, thank you for that. And we, of course, now let's talk about what's happening in Lashkar Gah in Helmand. We're hearing that the Taliban has captured 9 out of 10 districts in Lashkar Gah. That's most of the city. Is that your understanding too? Can you confirm this?
Allow me to begin by saying that I would disagree with the statement that the air raids or the airstrikes are killing the civilians, because one of the things that the Taliban have been doing recently is using civilian homes and these neighborhoods to their advantage. They've been invading people's homes. They've been taking these families and these civilians hostages, and they've been staging their attacks from the civilian homes and residential areas. That is one of the main reasons that the ANDSF has been unable to defend or attack these terrorists and Taliban as much as we would have liked to, because one of our main rules of engagement is to protect the civilians at all costs. That's we are being pushed into a corner by a group of terrorists who have no compunction about taking lives, the lives of innocent civilians, men, women, even children.
But this is a very high toll.
Media today that they're as.
Yeah, this is a very high toll. If you allow me to interrupt, the UN saying 40 civilians killed in the last 24 hours. That is very high indeed. Can I go back to the point about how much of the city has been captured right now? What can you confirm? Because we are reporting 9 out of 10 districts, nearly most of the city of Lashkar Gah.
Let me put it this way. The districts that they've taken, they all have been evacuated for the sole purpose of saving innocent civilian lives. There have been no skirmishes, there have been no fights, and they've all used these civilians time and again, not just in Helmand, but in other provinces too. And they've been using that as a very, how can I put this, in a way that they would use the people, their homes, and this against the ANDSF, because the ANDSF does not go into people's homes. We do not attack the civilians, because that's our job, is to protect them.
So just for clarity, because this is a lot of international media are reporting this right now, that the city of Lashkar Gah has nearly been taken now by the Taliban. Is that correct or not?
The city of Lashkar Gah is under siege. There's no doubt about that. But it is a war that has been that has its ups and downs. The same thing happened with Iraq. Everyone thought that Iraq's going to fall. Everyone thought that Iraq will be taken by the Taliban, but it didn't happen. Same thing will happen with Helmand. Helmand is not going to fall, not by any chance. And we will take Helmand back. It's just a matter of hours and days. The people are with us, and we are fighting for something far more than any Taliban terrorist would be fighting for. So from our perspective, from a perspective of someone who's on the ground and fighting this battle day in, day out, hour in, hour out, it's a very fluid dynamic that we're faced with here. And in my opinion, there is no chance that Helmand's going to fall. We're going to take it back, and with the upcoming offensive that's soon to start, it will be done easily, and we will take Helmand back from the terrorists.
Okay, these are important words that you have just given us here on TRT World. Colonel Naweed Kawusi, thank you very much indeed for speaking to us, Police Support Director at the Afghan Interior Ministry. Thank you.